So you clicked on this video because you want to know how you can get faster. Well, just your luck, because I'm going to be sharing some tips on the different ways of how to increase your speed. So if you want to know how to do this, keep watching. What's up guys, my name is Cindy Sember. I am a pro track and field athlete, and today I'm here to share with you guys all the different ways that I get faster as a track athlete. So you're wondering how you can get more speedy, how you can get faster and win races. I'm here to talk to you about ways that have helped me over the years to get faster, to get more explosive, and to run the personal best times that I've been able to run. So if you guys like videos like this, I tend to produce content weekly, and I also share relationship tips with my husband John and just different vlog style type videos. So if you guys like stuff like this, consider subscribing for more content in the future. So my first tip on how to get faster and just to get more explosive is to go lift weights. You guys, when I first started track, I actually did not lift weights at all. I was decent, I was fast, I was very springy, naturally ability, but I definitely didn't have that power. So to be a really fast athlete, you have to be explosive, you have to be strong, you have to have power, and to do that, you have to lift weights. Even if you run distance running, I have a lot of distance friends who told me as soon as they started lifting weights, I'm not saying they're lifting super heavy because you don't need to be super bulky, but as soon as they started doing a little bit or incorporating some type of weightlifting regimen into their workouts, they immediately saw results. So if you're not lifting weights, I definitely recommend it. If you're still young and you don't know where to go for that, I would say figure out a local gym in your area, ask your parents to show you different places you can go that they can show you how to properly lift, because it's important to get strong, but it's also important to lift properly. If you're going to lift weights, you don't want to have the wrong technique, because that can lead to injury and that can lead to other problems that we don't want in the future. If you're going to go weightlift, which I recommend that you do if you want to get faster, definitely find somebody who's trusted in weightlifting training, like a personal trainer. If you're in college, they definitely have you go through some weightlifting, but definitely take it seriously, because once I became strong, that made all the difference for me. Also, with getting strong, you want your muscles to build and get strong naturally. In order to have your muscles grow the way they're supposed to grow, it's super important to eat protein. So I can't stress this enough, but if you're not fueling your body with the proper stuff, you're not gonna see the results. So how do you do this? Eat protein as soon as you're done working out. That can help tremendously with rebuilding the muscles that are tearing, and that just really helps you get that build that you're looking for. That's gonna help you get faster. I recommend 20 minutes after you're done sprinting or running. I also recommend, if you can, before you work out, eating some protein too. It doesn't have to be as much, but just a little bit of protein to get you through that workout will also help you get stronger as well. This can look like protein shakes, protein bars. You also should have some like real good foods like fish or chicken breasts or steaks. Like all that stuff, you guys, really makes a difference if you're eating it very cleanly and just not putting all this unnecessary fatty stuff on it. So like not eating a whole bunch of fried food, but actually eating it, you know, in its natural state will help you get stronger. So doing that right after a workout can make all the difference. I'll attach some of my protein bars below, and you guys can use my code Cindy for 15% off if you're interested to get some. They're my favorite bars, and I eat them every single day after my workouts, but they make a big difference, you guys. So definitely eating protein will make a big difference for you. My next tip is to do plyometric work. So what I mean by this is you're gonna be doing box hops, hurdle hops, single leg jumps, backward jumps. You're going to be doing some type of plyometric work. I'll insert some video here showing you what it looks like when I am doing my plyometrics. It is really, really helpful because this really helps you get explosive. Sometimes when I'm in the weight room, I will supplement my weightlifting with my plyometric work, because that is a good way to get my lift in, but also get that explosive component, and putting them together, and that just makes a huge difference. So typically we'll do, you know, different types of hops with my single leg. We'll do some single leg squats. We'll do, you know, I'll take a hurdle and I'll hop over it. I'm not actually hurdling, but I'm hopping, and I'm doing that in a couple of times in a row. And all that kind of stuff can really help you if you're trying to come out of blocks, or you're trying to get explosive for your last part of your race. If you're a distance runner, you want to be explosive in the first 30 meters. That can make a really, really big difference is plyometrics. So I will, like I said, attach some stuff, and you guys can see what that looks like, but I recommend that you guys start to put that into your daily workouts as well. Another tip for getting faster is doing short sprint intervals. So something my coach and I will do is focusing on just speed work. He'll literally put a cone down 30 meters from where I start, and we'll just do all out sprints to the cone. And that is a really, really good way to work on speed work. So short distances, but super fast all out will help you get stronger and faster. And I would recommend doing this with a lot of reps. So for instance, you might do 10 reps of 30s that day. So 10 30s, it doesn't feel or sound like a lot of work, but when you're going all out repetitively, that gets really tiring very quickly. So 10 30s means you're going to, run a 30 meters all out, take a couple minutes off, do it again, take a couple minutes off, do it again. And that, you guys, will help you a lot with getting faster. So definitely focusing on short intervals. Short intervals really doesn't go over 200 meters. So 150 meters and more would probably lead more to sprint endurance. But if you guys want to get that explosive quickness, I would say shorter things. And if you're a distance runner, for you, that might be like a 200. Like a 200 is really, really short for you. But that's really going to help you get your legs moving quick without getting that tired feeling. Because if you start getting really tired, that's more of the endurance part. And that's not typically what we're trying to work on right now. And I can go into a video about how to get, stronger endurance and different workouts that can help you for that. But this video is all about speed. Another tip on getting faster is a very basic one, but something that I think can make a huge difference, and that is stretching. When I stretch and I get very loose and limber, it is really good to keep yourself explosive and to keep yourself moving. I'm not saying overstretch. So sometimes as athletes, we overstretch, and that's not good because you don't want to start feeling too loose and goosey, but it is really important to, get dynamic stretching. And so I'm stretching with movement. I'm not saying like your static stretching and just like your left stretch and your right stretch, like all that stuff. I'm saying like leg swings and, my rope stretches that I showed you, and I can attach that video here for you guys to watch. But all that dynamic movement really, really helps you warm up and gets you ready to really be explosive out of the blocks. Makes a huge difference. So definitely stretch and warm up properly, because that makes a really big difference. When I don't warm up, I don't feel fast. No matter how quick I am that year or that day, I will not be fast if I don't warm up and I don't stretch and I don't get my legs really warm. So definitely focusing on your warm up and your stretching makes a huge difference as well. My biggest tip that really can help you get faster is giving yourself adequate amount of rest. So sometimes if we're overdoing it and we're working out every single day and we're getting our bones to becoming so tired and just so exhausted, sometimes it hurts us more than it helps us. So I would say some days don't just do the same workout every single day. Try to switch it up. Give yourself that one day in the middle of the week that rests, because if you rest properly, you can push it more the next day. You can do all these things that I'm telling you. Your muscles will have time to grow, because if you're just killing yourself every single day, your muscles don't really have enough time to grow the way they're supposed to. So give yourself that day in between, whether that's a 5-day week, you give yourself one day in the middle of that 5 days week and you bike, or you rest your legs, because like I said, the next day, if you translate that to the next session, you'll feel a lot more explosive and quicker. And that, my friend, will help you get a lot quicker. Also, another thing that can really help you just get really fast is competing. So for me, I know that when I have a training partner and somebody next to me, I am ultimately a lot faster. I am such a competitor at heart that it really helps me. So if you don't have like a training partner or somebody that you work out with, go get one. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy sometimes to always have somebody to work out with, but if it's speed you're really trying to work on, definitely line up next to people. And if you're on a track team or wherever, really do not be scared of competing at practice, because that's going to translate to when you compete in a competition. If you're at practice and your coach is saying, I want you to go against her, don't shy out of that. Embrace that, because that will make a huge difference and make you so much faster. You realize how fast you're going until you're next to somebody. And sometimes that person will automatically, intrinsically make you go faster without even realizing it, because you just see an extra body pushing it and you're like, I need to push it more. And so your body just knows how to get into that gear that it couldn't get into without having somebody else. So having training partners for myself personally has made a big difference in how much faster I've gotten. And so if you guys have the ability to find a training partner or somebody who likes to run just like you, go ask them. Say, hey, let's go work out together. Let's do this together. Because if you're doing these things next to them, chances are you're gonna both push each other and you're gonna improve so much more that we didn't recognize how much faster you get. So find yourself a training partner and somebody who can push you. So I hope these tips helped you guys feel encouraged, get faster, and get quicker. I know that working on speed can be difficult at sometimes, but it's possible for all of us to get faster. Even if it's just 1% faster than you were yesterday, it's definitely possible. You just gotta stay with it, be consistent, you guys. Always keep pushing yourself. Do not underestimate the amount of just hard work and dedication it takes, because it's hard, but if you can stick with it and you can continue to push yourself, I am so sure that you can do it, and you definitely can get a lot faster. Hopefully this helped you, and if it did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what type of athlete you are. Do you sprint? Do you just go on long runs? Do you enjoy pastime weekend working out? What do you like? Let me know in the comments, and if you made it this far, definitely subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.